I'm drawn to the story in John, as John is sharing with us here in chapter 20. When Jesus appears in the upper room and Thomas stands before him. In John chapter 20, verse 24, it states, Now Thomas, one of the 12, was not with the disciples when Jesus came. So the other disciples told him, We have seen the Lord. But he said to them, Unless I see the nail marks in his hand, and put my finger where the nails were, and put my hand into his side, I will not believe. A week later, his disciples were in the house again, and Thomas was with them. Though the doors were locked, Jesus came and stood among them and said, Peace be with you. And then he said to Thomas, Put your finger here. See my hands? Reach out your hand and put it into my side. Stop doubting and believe. Thomas said to him, My Lord, my God. And then Jesus told him, Because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are those who have not seen me, and yet have believed. Jesus did many other miraculous signs in the presence of the disciples, which are not recorded in this book, but these are written that you may believe that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God, and that by believing you may have life in his name. Madeline, if you can get ready. You know, that passage there when Christ says, Because you have seen me, you have believed, but this is where it becomes powerful. Blessed are those who have not seen, and yet have believed. That means you and me. You know, we didn't see Christ die on the cross. We read it. John, Matthew record their accounts of what they saw. The apostles shared the gospel to many nations as to what they saw, what they experienced. They saw Christ die. They saw him rise again. But yet, Christ speaks to you and me and says, Blessed are those who have not seen, but yet believe. Young person, this morning, may you take that to heart. See, when I look at the resurrection of Christ, I didn't see it, but I believe. I know that Jesus Christ is who he says he is. Not because of a Sunday school story, not because of what a pastor said, not because of what a Bible teacher said, not because I went to a Christian school or went to a Christian college. Jesus Christ is who he says he is because I believe today that he is risen from the dead. I believe. May we take the resurrection this Sunday, and may it be something more than just another holiday. But may it be something that we take a look and say, Jesus, thank you. I believe, even though I have not seen. Praise your name.
Today